and then soon after realized that people are actually very interested and they wanted to give me money for my work. Hello, my name is Beau. I am the founder of my small business, Journey Woodwork. Today I wanted to talk to you about my woodworking journey leading up to and now revolving around the xTool D1. So a little bit about myself. I am a husband of 13 years. I am a father of 3 wonderful boys, and also a Army veteran of 11 years. So I ended up marrying my middle school sweetheart. That's right, my middle school sweetheart. She has been spoiling me for really over half my life now. And now that I have the capability of spoiling her with this xTool D1, I'm just on cloud 9. I'm so excited that I'm able to give back. But since my wife is a gift giver, I'm able to create these things on tumblers, charcuterie boards, cutting boards, really anything that you can think of. I can make these engravings for her friends, people that she cares about. So instead of her having to go just buy something random from the store that is not personalized, that doesn't actually mean something personally to them, I can add these engravings onto these items that she can give to her friends. And that just means the world to me. So I began my journey mid-2020 through the pandemic as a side hobby to keep my mind busy, and then soon after realized that people are actually very interested and they wanted to give me money for my work. So in order to start building up my tools and really get the ball rolling with my woodworking, I really needed to sell some small projects on the side. So I started making these wooden American flags, and the more I made them, the better I got at it. And I was actually introduced to a position of designing and building wooden American flags for our veterans to honor them through a nonprofit organization. This really opened up a door of creativity that I didn't even know existed in woodworking that I haven't felt since high school. I was in gifted art classes in high school and even middle school, and once I left school I thought that was it. But this creativity really opened up a door, and the nonprofit organization, I was a part of that for about a year, and then I kind of left that over to the side and really wanted to focus on my own business, my own name, and that's where Journey Woodwork came into play. I named it Journey Woodwork mainly because everyone's journey is different, and I want to teach young woodworkers, beginner woodworkers, my mistakes and tell them it's okay to make their mistakes and whatnot. As far as the small business side of things go, I do make more cutting boards and charcuterie boards that I sell in bulk. My main objective or my main mission for my small business is to reach out to local real estate agents and use this opportunity to put personalization and creativity to closing gifts for those agents. So the fact that someone can call you and immediately have an idea or immediately have the opportunity to put something personalized on a piece of work and have it to them the next day is incredible, and the xTool D1 gives you that opportunity to do that. So just another really good example of having something so fast and working for the xTool D1 is that I have a coworker and a really close friend of ours that have a 18-month old boy, and unfortunately was diagnosed with diabetes. And they are having a fundraiser here very soon, and they asked if I would donate cutting board or a charcuterie board, anything that I can donate. And I'm like, absolutely, anything that I can do to help, I'll absolutely do that. They were able to send me an image of their logo for the foundation, and I mean, within minutes, I was able to put on the xTool D1, carve it out, and it's ready to go. That's the beauty of this tool, is there's so many opportunities to just be fast to help someone that you really care about. And as a beginner woodworker myself, some of the really cool aspects of this tool is you don't have to have any knowledge of how a laser works. I had no clue what I was getting into except for the reviews and the research that I did on my own. When this came in, I mean, I was able to set it up so fast that I was working on it that night. I was able to get some examples done that night and really just start getting my foot in the door and get my hands on it. It's depending on which model you get, there is an opportunity to slightly upgrade to get more feet on the bottom of it, so you can have that rotary action of getting the tumblers put on there. or you could just wait and do it later. You can upgrade from there, and that's the beauty of it, is I still have an opportunity myself to upgrade from where I am currently at right now, and I'm planning to, because I like this tool so much. And the fact that I can laser engrave on something so thin as a piece of paper or a sticker, all the way up to actually cutting out sheets of plywood, just blows my mind that I had the capability of just flipping a switch like that and really customizing whatever I want on whatever thickness that I want. Hey guys, so I want to give you a really quick breakdown of the xTool D1 positioning in my shop. So the xTool D1 is right next to the garage door itself, which helps tremendously with the ventilation. It is also just deep enough inside of my miter saw station where I can continue laying boards right here, cutting, and then while that's going on a project, I can take another project over here on my main workbench and do my glue ups, any clamps. I have my clamps right here ready to go. All my tools are underneath here, just ready to rock and roll on the assembly part. The best part about this is that while this is assembling, I have another project, most likely going on the xTool. So it's a continuous cycle all around my shop, always working in its own rhythm. And I absolutely love it. And just a really quick preview on some of the projects that I have been working on the xTool D1 are gonna be tumblers. I do a lot of my tumblers, I love these. And then I do a lot of cutting boards, and I do a lot of charcuterie boards. My main objective, or my goal for the business of those boards, is to possibly present those as gifts to real estate agents. I also really love giving them to friends and family, or whoever wants to purchase them on the side. But just on the opposite side of the xTool, there's the xTool right here on this side of the bench. On the opposite side, I've got all my strips ripped down for my cutting boards. And then I also have more lumber on the back wall ready to rock and roll for more cutting boards and charcuterie boards. Currently, the one I'm working on right now is a anniversary gift from my wonderful wife of 13 years. And I got this idea for a marriage license. So all in all, in closing, I just really want to reiterate that if you are doing anything from building up a small business and trying to sell side projects, or wanting to spoil your spouse, or just give out gifts to the people that you love, if you're a gift giver, this tool gives you the opportunity to be any of that. You can do all of that at one time. That's my goal. Currently spoiling, probably shouldn't do it too much, because I gotta sell things in order to keep spoiling the people that I love. But whatever road or whatever path that you want to go down, this xTool D1 is the perfect machine to really put you on that journey. So thanks again